Troubling new signs of how the coronavirus is spreading in the United States as cases emerge not explained by overseas travel or contact with a person known to be infected. Are reported in California, Washington State, and Oregon. Residents reacting to the new normal.
It's very sobering when it is immediate here. The news is here, what we've been reading about and preparing for.
Next today, a closer look at how the outbreak is impacting lives across the world.
New this morning, explosive new allegations against a former doctor at the University of Michigan, all while more former athletes are coming forward to say that they were abused.
And the construction barrels are back out in Oakland County as the I-75 modernization project continues. What you need to know as you prepare for the rest of your day and the places to avoid.
Let's also prepare for our weather. Weekend warm up. It's the beginning of a nice stretch for us as we take a live look outside through our sky cam. Look at a Belle Isle this morning. Local 4 News starts right now.
Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News Today starts now.
Good morning. It's 7 o'clock. I'm Priya Mann.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sean Lay. If only the warm-up started right now. We still have to wait a little bit for it.
Yeah, that's right. But I mean, the sunshine alone will make a huge difference. And Paul, we are looking at a slight warm-up.
Yeah, we'll call it baby steps today, and then we'll take bigger steps as we head into tomorrow. Skycam shot looks great. Now you can start to see some brightness in the sky, so the sunrise just minutes away, and you can see some ice in the river. Yeah, it's been a cold 3 days here, so yeah, we do have some ice in the river. Temps are generally in the teens to near 20 degrees. Adrian, for the 3rd day in a row, you're the coldest spot at 13. Wind chills in many areas are in the single digits right now. It's not windy, but enough of a breeze to knock those wind chills down. Most of us have seen a lot of clear sky move in, but we still have this patch of cloud cover here that's going to move like this and mainly affect the thumb with some clouds this morning, although there'll be areas of sun as well, and that'll all start to break up and continue to diminish through the day. So increasing sunshine, 33 the high, breezy but not as breezy as yesterday, and we'll have the forecast for the rest of the weekend in just a bit. But right now I'll send over to Kim DeJulia with a look at our weekend traffic outlook.
Good morning, everyone. Hope you are waking up well on this Saturday morning. If you're headed toward I-75, you're going to see that it's closed on the southbound lanes between I-696 and 8 Mile. Also closed on the northbound side. That's between 8 Mile and Adams. That closure will wrap up Monday morning at 5 a.m. Well, now, as you approach those closures, you'll see that you will see a slowdown. Only one lane open on the northbound lanes of 75 between 7 Mile to 8 Mile, and then southbound I-75 between 11 Mile to I-696. Only one lane open there as well. This will also wrap up Monday morning at 5 a.m. Want to keep you updated on some ramp closures to I-75 as well. The east and westbound ramps from I-696 to north and southbound I-75 will be closed until Monday morning at 5 a.m. And then over on the Davison, the east and westbound ramps to northbound I-75 closed during that same time. Have a great rest of your weekend, everyone.
News just in. Joe Lombe, the founder of Trader Joe's grocery chain, has died. From the time he opened his first store in Pasadena, California in 1967 until his death, he watched his namesake business rise from a cult favorite to a retail giant with more than 500 stores in more than 40 states. Lombe was 89 years old.
Developing out of Detroit's west side, please take a look at this. Police continue searching for a missing 16-year-old girl and her 6-month-old baby. Here are the photos. Show Marie and her daughter Kylie Germany were last seen at around 4 Friday afternoon on Collingwood, just west of the lodge. Police say she left the area with a male friend. Now, their disappearance comes after the teen attended a CPS hearing where she was ordered to return to Indiana, where she lives with her mom. So anyone with information, please contact Detroit Police.
Time now is 7:04. The coronavirus is showing no signs of slowing down. Right now, South Korea is reporting 800 new cases. The country has the largest outbreak outside of China with a total of 3,150 cases. Meantime, in Iran, coronavirus has killed 43 people amid 593 confirmed cases. Iran has the world's highest death toll outside of China, the epicenter of the outbreak. The new figures from Iran this morning pushes the total cases in the Middle East to more than 720. Meantime, new cases in 3 U.S. states raise the prospect of local person-to-person spread. These cases are not explained by overseas travel or contact with a person known to have been infected. They were reported in California, Oregon, and Washington State.
It is concerning, since this individual did not travel, that the individual acquired it in the community.
And President Trump described Democrats' concerns about the virus as, quote, their new hoax. Meantime, U.S. stocks dragged to their worst week since the financial crisis by mounting investor unease about the economic fallout from the epidemic. Dr. Frank McGeorge.
Will warmer weather help stop the coronavirus? Is spraying the streets really effective? I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge. Coming up, I'll show you what we can verify about these important questions, and just as critically, what we cannot.
All right, developing this weekend, more people coming forward alleging abuse by a former doctor at the University of Michigan, Dr. Robert E. Anderson. He died back in 2008, but between 1968 and 2003, he saw countless athletes. Many of them continue to contact U of M with complaints of abuse, and now we're learning about incidents outside of the university. Jason Colthorpe has a closer look.
Those explosive new allegations say that Anderson helped young men avoid the Vietnam War in exchange for sexual favors. This is the number of potential victims now has gone up at U of M from 71 to 100.
Everybody who was abused by this doctor, the doctor everyone knew was doing this.
One day after 3 former wrestlers came forward, the number of abuse cases against Dr. Robert Anderson reported to the U of M hotline has jumped to 100. Tad DeLuca, a wrestler at Michigan from 1972 to 76, is considered the whistleblower in this case.
The guy had a bum shoulder, and Dr. Anderson gave him the glove.
Getting the glove was how U of M athletes often referred to Anderson's unnecessary genital and rectal exams. DeLuca says he wrote 2 letters alerting U of M brass and was ignored. One in 2018 to athletics director Ward Manuel, and one in 1975 to his wrestling coach Bill Johansson. He says he was kicked off the team, had his scholarship revoked, and the coach read embarrassing excerpts from the letter to the rest of the team.
How do you feel about him today?
You can't call him a coach. A coach is a term of endearment.
But by phone, Johansson adamantly denied DeLuca's story. First, he says no one ever made a formal complaint to him in his 8 years as coach. Second, DeLuca was a walk-on who was dismissed for missing practices. And third, Johansson himself saw Anderson as an athlete and nothing inappropriate ever happened.
Meantime, the Detroit Free Press is reporting that 3 separate men have come forward to them saying that Anderson was widely known in the late 60s to offer letters to men stating they were gay to help them get out of the Vietnam War. In return, those men were expected to watch or have sexual contact with the doctor. In the newsroom, I'm Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Time now is 7:07, and all eyes will be on South Carolina this weekend as voters there head to the polls today. It could be a make-or-break contest for former Vice President Joe Biden. The latest poll shows Biden with a 20-point lead as he tries to win his first contest of the primary season. After South Carolina, 14 states go to the polls for Super Tuesday. Those states include California, Texas, Minnesota, and Virginia. Tuesday is also the first time Michael Bloomberg appears on a ballot. And another candidate announces they will be in Metro Detroit when the results roll in on Super Tuesday. Senator Elizabeth Warren will be holding an event at Eastern Market Tuesday at 7:15 p.m. Pete Buttigieg previously announced a town hall event on Super Tuesday in Macomb County. We are now 9 days away from the Michigan primary. What's happening today? Calling all car enthusiasts to the TCF Center downtown.
Take a look. It's the 68th annual Autorama going on all weekend. That's where we can find Larry Spruill live this morning. Hey, Larry.
Good morning, Sean. Good morning, Bree. We're having a lot of fun here, but we're also learning a little bit too. That's where Autumn comes in. Autumn, good morning. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
Good morning. So you're a part of the automotive program here at the Norfolk University. What is it all about?
So Norfolk University is a private business school located in Midland, Michigan. Wow. And I'm a part of the automotive aftermarket degree, which is very, very unique. So I'm basically graduating with a degree that's all automotive focused in the business side. So myself, I've loved cars my whole whole life, and I decided to go into the automotive degree because I wanted to make my passion a career.
Also, what's pretty interesting as well is that you're one of the few women in this field. That is a huge accomplishment. What does that mean for you?
It means a lot to me because it's kind of challenging to be a woman in the automotive. I mean, it's very male focused, and you know, to be a woman, it makes me stand out. It kind of challenges me to get out of my comfort zone a little bit and kind of, you know, run the world a little bit.
Wow, that is so awesome. You mentioned that your parents are watching. Say hi, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
But thank you so much. This is really cool. And this is a really cool car. I love the BMW style as well. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And so, guys, not like you're having fun. You're learning a lot as well. And so that is all a part of this show. It ends today. Well, it closes today at 10, so you still have a lot of time, and also tomorrow as well. Sean and Priya, back to you guys.
Very cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good interview, Larry. Thank you.
And way to go for that young woman who's breaking barriers.
Very nice.
All right.
Cars too, and it's all indoors, Paul.
It is indoors, and that's a good thing. A lot of people have some outdoor plans. You know, people do a lot. You know, people jog. They take the dog for the walk, or the dog takes them for a walk, whichever. And, you know, it's going to be a chilly day today. Not as bad as yesterday. We're making progress. It's incremental, and when you see tomorrow's temperatures, I think you're going to really take notice. I have the forecast for the rest of the weekend and the week ahead, all straight ahead.
Hi, this is Bernie Smilovitz. Matt Patricia denies any trade talks about Matthew Stafford on NFL Network. You'll hear from him coming up.